If you've ever driven the stretch of I-70 west of Denver through the Rocky Mountains, you know how tightly you have to grip the steering wheel. The steep hills, sharp curves, and heavy traffic make enjoying the glistening snow-capped mountain peaks and rippled rock canyons nearly impossible from the driver's seat. And unless you have a panoramic sunroof, forget about seeing where the mountains meet the crystal clear blue sky. For years, driving has been one of the only ways to experience the majesty of the West, with major airports few and far between. With the surging popularity of the national parks of nearby southeast Utah, like Canyonlands and Arches, visits to Colorado and Utah have become an essential part of the American travel bucket list. Enter Rocky Mountaineer. For more than 30 years, they've become synonymous with luxury train travel in Canada. Known for their comprehensive onboard service, locally curated meals, and impressive accommodations for guests, the rail line has now expanded its services to Colorado and Utah, promising a new, luxurious way to experience all the American West has to offer. While a U.S. route was on the Rocky Mountaineers team radar for some time, train manager Wendy McMichael shared that the new Rockies to the Red Rocks route came to life much faster than expected.
We were looking at 2022 or 2023, but because of the pandemic and everything that started to evolve, how it impacted tourism, we thought, well, we've got the time right now to really focus on getting this route up and running.
Heading west, the route begins in Denver, with day one concluding with an overnight stay in a local hotel in Glenwood Springs, offering guests time to explore the famed hot springs and downtown area. The final leg of the rail journey connects guests with Moab, Utah, a central location for Arches and Canyonlands National Parks, and a bevy of other outdoor activities. The two-day route is reversed for travelers beginning their journey in Moab.
One I always call out is the numerous canyons we go through, because we see so many different canyons. They're really, really stunning. So you go from the very majestic Rocky Mountains, you've got those mountain landscapes, and then you go into this stark, vast desert. It's got these big, broad vistas, and it's so uniquely different from one another.
Traveler and AAA member Linda Speakman was eager to experience the new route and Arches National Park.
As I get older, I'm ticking off my bucket list, and this was top of the list. I love our country, and I wanted to see more. You know, I've got to see Arches National Park.
Speakman and other travelers on board had plenty to look forward to. The route covers some of the most challenging and scenic topography in the United States. While westbound and eastbound routes cover the same rails, views are entirely different in each direction. Rocky Mountaineer's onboard experience, which is highly praised in Canada, is prominently positioned on its domestic route. In either direction, guests are greeted with a warm welcome, including a presentation of the Colorado and American flags as they board the train on a red carpet. And according to Director of Onboard Operations Sean Richard, this is only the start of Rocky Mountaineer's completely American experience.
So our objective here is to make this a route based in the United States, so that when Americans come to visit or international visitors, they get a flavor for what's happening in the area, not to replicate what we do in Canada.
The route offers two levels of service, Silver Leaf and the new-to-market Silver Leaf Plus, a replacement for the Canadian Gold Leaf service that can't be used in the United States due to the Moffat Tunnel height restrictions. Both Silver Leaf and Silver Leaf Plus offer comfortable 56-seater cars, complete with power outlets near each seat and tall windows that wrap into the car's ceiling, providing panoramic views. Guests in Silver Leaf Plus also have access to recently remodeled lounge cars, complete with bar service, allowing guests to spread out.
What we know is that a lot of our guests don't like to be in their seats all of the time. So Silverleaf Plus gives them an opportunity to come back, sit in the lounge car, and also premium beverages and some additional experiences, different snacks, canapes, etc.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that our meals that we're providing also come from local inspired ingredients or from local industries that we have here. So we know that Colorado is well known for their craft beer and beer industry, making sure that we're highlighting all of those unique aspects that are part of Colorado and Utah, and then bring them alive on the train.
Food options aren't the only way the region comes to life on the train. Rocky Mountaineer focused on storytelling throughout the route, something their Denver-based staff received plenty of training on.
I am extremely proud of my team. They were just got on the train, started learning, and now they get to carry forward what we already do in Canada, bring it here in the US and make it their own. Now the energy, the love of the route and everything is just, I think, part of who they are.
Onboard hosts bring landmarks and scenery to life with stories, history, and facts that engage riders with their surroundings in a way that's truly memorable.
So I think those are the memories that stick with our guests, is that host experience and connection. You really get connected and get a feel for the land and the scenery, the food and the service. And I see that as being the most memorable thing that people take away.
What's evident by the new Rocky Mountaineer Rockies to the Red Rocks route is that luxury train travel is once again available in America.